Hey everybody, welcome back to the Suncoast. I'm gonna grab my detector. We're gonna head out in the water here and see if we can find a few treasures mixed in with the trash. And there's only one way to do that, is to get out there and dig some holes. So we'll see you out there. Well, this is the area we're gonna be working in today. You can see the tide's pretty far out. It is a little rough out there. I think I'm gonna have to go past those breaking waves out there to get past that sandbar, but you know, we're gonna do the best we can and hopefully we'll find a few things. We'll see you out there. All right, first one of the day, kind of jumping around a little bit. I'm only getting it on one half of my swing, so that thing seems like it's down there quite a ways. I don't know if we're gonna be, well, I don't hear it. I didn't think I'd be able to get, oh, first target of the day is not a good one. Just some crab trap. Nice solid 27, 28. Let's see what we got here. Bottom is a bit sandy. We did get it in the first scoop. Oh. The beaver style pull tab. This is definitely in the pull tab range, but I'm going to try to wander around and see if I can find a little bit of hard ground out here. Whoa. Not a pull tab. What's that? Huh. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's the front of a snap or maybe it's part of a little pendant. I'll have to look at the picture better when I'm finished, but hey, at least it's not a pull tab, so that's a good sign. Fairly solid tone, low 40s. Oh boy, bottom doesn't feel really hard, but maybe something got stirred up close enough to the surface for me to find. Good anyway. Well, whatever it is definitely not in this scoop. Let's see. Well, that target disappeared on me. We're just going to keep working this deeper water out here, at least for a while. The ground's a little bit harder than it is closer to shore. I just got to be careful because it's at low tide now, and as the tide comes in, there's normally a trough up by the shoreline, and if I wait too long, it'll be way over my head, and it's really difficult to get back in. And I've done it several times because I just don't learn. So I definitely got to keep an eye on the tide today, but we're going to keep moving around out here for a while and see if we have any luck. And that's about all we can do, right? A small piece of aluminum. Yep, it is definitely a pull tab. It's just a real small piece of foil. Look at that color pull tab. Piece of aluminum. Bigger piece of aluminum. Ah, dog it. That's another pull tab. That's that pull tab. Got a real high tone here. Super loud. Well, I can for sure say this is not going to be a pull tab. Way too high. All right, got it in here. Hey, well, first quarter of the day. Just a modern one. Nice solid mid-tone down here. I'll get to it for the next rolling wave pushes me off. I believe we have it. Well, at least I thought we did. There's definitely nothing there. That was a nice sounding hit. That thing just vanished. I don't understand that at all, but here it is over here. Let me see if I can find this thing. I've just tried so many times and I just can't get it out of there. Well, I was stubborn and I kept going after that little target, and look how small this is. No wonder it kept falling through my scoop. Just part of a snap or a little rivet from a bathing suit. Good grief. That thing took me forever to find, but I just didn't want to give up on it. Ended up not being good, but that's just the way it goes. Fairly solid 39.40. What do we got here? Part of a fishing lure. Missing the hook though. The hook probably rusted away. Well, at least it's not just a little piece of aluminum. And it's a little bit heavier target, so that gives me a little bit of hope. Yeah, right next to that fishing lure is a lower tone, 1617. Hopefully we have things here. Nothing is catching my eye. Well, I think it's part of a zipper. Yeah, I do believe that's what it is. It's got a bunch of shell on it. Just the bottom part of the zipper. I mean, you have to dig a bunch of trash if you're going to find any kind of treasure. That is a given. You just got to be patient if you're out here in the water. You're going to find tons of junk. Sometimes you're going to put your scoop in and not even find anything. There's nothing in here. All I can think of, it might have just been a small piece of aluminum. Yep, it is gone. On we go to the next one. Yeah, got a high jumpy tone here. Things all over the place. I finally got that thing out of there. It took me forever. I was pushing it around with my scoop. Just a piece of metal tubing. Definitely not worth the effort I just put into that. Okie dokie. 35 here. It's got a little chop to it. Oh, and it's still down here. I'm starting missing everything now, I guess. Okay, I finally... Oh my god. This thing was down there so deep. Really? I wonder if I couldn't get it. Oh my god. Some kind of little sifter or something. Good grief. That thing was probably 2 feet down. Took me forever to get to it. Okay, in the pouch it goes and on to the next one. And it's either deep or I missed it. Good. He's still there. Oh! Oh god, that's a gold ring. Please tell me that it's gold. I can't tell if there's a stamp in it or not. Hey, well, I'm glad I came back up here working. That looks like gold though. It's definitely got a little weight to it. But that's gonna have to wait till I get up to the truck to see if it's got a stamp in it or not, because I'm just about blind, I guess. But hey, fantastic find. Wow, super loud. 80, 81. This thing is loud. Oh boy. Alright, I hope I have it in here. It's pretty deep. No. I was hoping to go one whole day without finding any of these. Just top to a can. Story of my life. Yeah, kind of a jumpy hit in the 20s here. Hopefully it's not as deep as all the other stuff has been the other stuff. Oh, I actually got it. Lucky me. Okay. Good sign I'm seeing all this shell in here. Definitely makes it difficult when you're trying to find a target in here. I think so far. Well, that's what I got for my trouble. Part of an old beaver tail pull tab. But we got plenty of beats left to go, so we'll see if we can find a few more good targets anyway. I've been digging a lot of trash off camera. Every few feet. Alright, here. Definitely not see. Is that a shark's tooth? It is a shark's tooth. Check that out. Very cool. Seeing the target in here anyway. It's the bottom of a pull tab. High chirpy tone here. This one's super high. Stay on top of it long enough to get my scoop down there. This signal has kind of piqued my interest. Let's see what we got. Oh, it is a quarter. That's a crusty quarter too. Crusty quarter. Been down there for a little bit of time, so that's a good sign. Anytime you find the coins and heavier targets, you're in the right spot. Nice solid 70, 71. Got down closer to it. Started ringing up even higher than it was before, so. Kidding, did I miss it? Oh, it is still down there. Well, whatever this is, I've been chasing it around, and oh. Well, that explains why I was chasing it around. Every time I'd, kick it up out of the hole, the current was moving around. Just a piece of metal. Good to get out of the water though. I think this target is pretty big. Sand up here is pretty soft. My feet are sinking down in it. I gotta keep moving my feet around. Get stuck. Come on, people. Walking off the beach without throwing your trash away. I'll probably end up cutting my finger on this, I'm fairly certain. Fit it in the pouch. We'll move along. Doesn't sound really solid, but you never know. You know I didn't get in that scoop. Alright. He vanished. Oh, there it is. Good grief. Just another pull tab. Appears to be a 17, pretty low tone. Oh boy, no shortage of this stuff today. There's some more aluminum, but as I'm walking, I'm getting into this deep trough, and I'm not far offshore, as you can see. So hopefully this trough lasts for a while, and I might be able to get some of those targets that have been down there for a while. Might be a quarter, might be big silver, you never know. I would hope for the latter, but see if we have it in here. Oh, it is. Another modern quarter. It's been down there for a little bit. We'll keep moving. Hopefully we're in a good line. Real jumpy hit down here. Real jumpy. Hey, now every target's going to be multiple scoops, I guess. See what kind of fantastic thing we found this time. Oh boy. It's a bottle cap, everybody. Sounded really good though. The funny thing about this target is I said I was going to keep rolling because I don't want my battery to go dead, and 5 seconds later my battery went dead. So but it ended up being something so big that I can't even get it out of the ground. It is just probably, seems to me, about the size of a hubcap. I don't know what it is, but there's no getting that target. So we're going to move on for a little bit longer and see if we have any more luck. Last target of the day. It is a dead on 30, so it's more than likely going to be a pull tab, but we're going to find out together. Yes indeedy. Final target of the day is a pull tab, but I've had worse days. Well, that's enough for me today. Let's take a look at the stuff we found. All right, we got a nice big pile of beach treasure. Sent in a thing. I have no idea what it was used for. Jeez. Find a fishing lure and this cool shark's tooth that was in my scoop. I'm gonna go with this was a snap off a bathing suit. I don't see any way it would have connected to a chain. So I'm just gonna go with a snap. Did find 75 cents in change. Find of the day was this awesome fake gold ring. I looked at it with a magnifier and you can see the plating coming off on the inside. Such a bummer. I thought it was gold. It's nice and heavy like gold, but it's definitely just plated. Well, hey, thanks for joining me again in the water today. We made a few good finds. Wasn't anything spectacular, but we did get one ring, which makes it worthwhile. If you like these kind of videos, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you out here next time on the Sun Coast.